Got any more fish to show me, lad? Have you landed any sizable swimmers lately? You couldn't use that as fish bait. Where's your pride, lad? How's our... Why?
Bunch of layabouts!
Hey, are you threatening?
Whoops. Such finesse. Whoops. You an embarrassment. Lunatic.
That's terrible behavior. That's a terrible crime no matter who you are.
Ah, there is an important quest card at the guild for you.
Ah, there you are.
About time you showed up. I was going to start without you.
I was just telling your friend here, the whole orchard's overrun with hobs.
I could get rid of them myself, but it might be more fun like this. Whoever kills the most hobs gets the trophy, right?
I don't care how you do it, just stick 'em before they drink all my scrumpy. The little sods cracked open my crate down by the river at the far end of the path.
Guess that's where we should go. Race you there.
Make sure you make every one of their deaths painful.
The hobs are your target, not me. Oh, damn! You got another one. Damn! You got another one.
You are clearly becoming adept in combat multipliers.
You really don't like hobs, do you? You really don't like hobs, do you? You're making me look bad. You're making me look bad. Who's next? You really don't like hobs, do you? And another one to me. You really don't like hobs. You won't wait for me, will you? You won't wait for me, will you? Who's next? Who's next? You won't wait for me, will you? You're making me look bad. Who's next? You really don't like hobs, do you? You really don't like hobs, do you? And another one to me. You won't wait for me. You really don't like hobs, do you?
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson. They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
Not bad. Don't think it'll be easy next time, though. I suppose the trophy is yours, then. For now. I've had enough of this. Maybe the guild has something more interesting for me.
We better make a move now and check on the damage. I'm keeping tabs on you.
What a superb thing. Yes.
Ah, there is an important quest card at the guild for you.
Briar Rose. No, no. You want to be.
Thrilled to see you.
Oh, now, closing!
Here would be nice. You know, right, you got a sense of deja vu. I've got a sense of deja vu.
What a superb thing to have won.
Woohoo! My lord, we are true.
No, this chicken chaser, I believe.
My mum says that lady from Orchard Farm told her there's another hero right in front of their house.
That farm was his sister. No, of course not. She was just... Hey!
My dad Big
You
hero,
want to be like
just like
Whisper.
you. But and I'm going to be Briar Rose. Thunder's brilliant, isn't he?
Briar Rose? No. You want to be like Whisper. Well. Look who it is. Come to play with the other children, have you? Shame Whisper has such a soft spot for you. She should have taught you a lesson in Orchard Farm. But she'll learn. I only hope you both end up in the arena one day. Then we'll see who the greater hero is. But I've wasted enough time talking. The Guildmaster needs me back at the Guild. He can't entrust important quests to novices like you.
I'm gonna get only the bestest heroes get. Yay! Only the bestest heroes. I do remember seeing
Only
that.
the
One of those.
Get out of it!
Great. Why don't you get a new one? That's really good.
Hey, sir. You must not be confused with someone who cares.
Oh yes.
Talkheads!
Lovely behavior. Jolly.
Still around.
The sky is really pretty today. But where did the roof go?
Get out, you.
I.
Still around?
Can't believe he calls himself. Hear that? One day. I'm gonna get.
Ah, there is an important quest card at the Guild for you.
I like it.
Yeah. Want some ale,
Great.
please?
Ha!
You again? Hey! You silly. Get away!
What's his problem?
Still a...
What? Oh, hello, forgive me. I'm Mr. Gout, the headmaster of the school here. Not that it's much of a school these days, the way Lady Grey keeps slashing our funding. Can you believe she sold half our library? As if mansions were more important than the education of our children. Anyway, if you could donate any suitable books you find on your travels, you'd be doing us a great favor.
What are you doing here?
Do you have a donation there, hero? Oh, look! How to make friends. Just the thing to teach the children some manners. Ah, it lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest in education. Today's lesson will be on how to make friends. This fine hero has just given us a good example of how to make friends by donating this book to the school. Helping people out and giving presents are both good ways to make friends. Can anybody tell me another way to make friends?
Sir! Sir!
Yes?
Tell them you'll smash their teeth in if they won't be friends with you.
No, Billy. Threatening people is not really a good way to make friends with them. I think we need to work on this some more.
What are you
Do
doing?
you have a donation? The story of Jack of Blades should keep the little ones in line. Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late to learn. Who's the red-robed warrior that brings death and destruction to all of Albion?
Jack!
Who's the legend in the mask with the strength of 10 heroes?
It's Jack!
Who's the demon that stalks in the night, dragging bad children into hell?
Jack!
Some say that Jack of Blades has lived forever and is not of this world. But there are those who claim it is not Jack, but his mask that we should fear, and that many men have worn it over the centuries. Whatever the truth, he is not someone to be crossed.
Oh, I can't believe it. Get out of it, God!
Do you have a donation there, hero? Oh, the other land looks like a charming story. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. 'Twas in the latter days of the kingdom old that a boatload of travellers, wheat and rice, fleeing our land for fear of the sword, discovered an island that was true paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk, with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig and trout, and a strange kind of ale brewed from egg yolk that the refugees drank till it knocked them out. Soon they were stirred from their peaceful slumbers by the splattery coughs of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers of colds their visitors had brought to their coasts. Ere long, the kindly natives were all but extinct, and as they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of the foreigners to theirs was linked. They died of starvation, though surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise rebuild, erecting this time a great fortress in the sand. It would stop them once more getting killed, lest those bad people from Albion return to their land.
Go on! You're being silly. silly.
Even teachers need to sleep sometime, you know.
You smell of wheat. Oh, not you again. You're being silly for a reason here. Rubbish. You're being silly for a reason. Boo! Boo! Did your face go on melt? Boo! Get out! Your girlfriend must be blind. Did your face go on fire and melt?
Ah, hello again. Have you found any
such a
interesting
plonker.
reading material? Why, this book would be perfect. I've yet to meet a child who isn't fascinated by dragons. Thank you, Hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. A long time ago, well before the age of the Old Kingdom, the skies of Albion were full of fearsome, majestic dragons. They flew wherever they wished, ate the people's livestock, rained down fire on their villages, and distressed their damsels. Then came the kingdom of Archon, and with it heroes who hunted the dragons for sport, almost driving them to extinction. Before long, every home in Albion had dragon scale curtains, dragon claw back scratchers, and dragon foot paperweights. The few remaining dragons fled to the northern wastes, and there they remain to this day. Though they are nowhere near as powerful now as they once were, they still represent a hero's ultimate test.
You smell of wheat.
Do you have a donation there?
You're being
children
silly.
are always asking me about the arena. Oh, they'll love this. Thank you, Hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. How many of you have been to the Witchwood Arena? Ah, but have you ever stopped to look at the statues in the Hall of Heroes? Some of the greatest heroes in Albion's history are celebrated there. Mighty champions who conquered the arena and the people's hearts. In the days of the Old Kingdom, heroes would lead their fans into battles, so they could see their skill and bravery in combat. But all too often, spectators would find themselves torn limb from limb by balverines, or caught in the backwash of a hero's spell. And so, the arena was built in Witchwood, to give heroes a permanent stage on which to fight their duels without endangering the audience. Creatures are brought there from all over Albion for heroes to face, and the battles get more elaborate with every year that passes. But one rule remains unchanged. Should either hero wish it, the final battle between them can be fought to the death.
What was a sissy like you doing at the arena?
Do you have a donation there, Hero? A love story. How sweet. With a title like that, I'm sure this will be suitable for the children. Ah, it lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest in education. The way of the warrior doth take its toll on a hero's face, and ere long women will fly and escape before he can give chase. Scarred and dejected, a hero named Ralph stole all of the traders' riches. He made use of their gold and bought romantic gifts for all of the ladies. The women of Albion fell at his feet, and Ralph had the pick of the town, till he finally chose a pretty young girl and bought her a fine wedding gown. But too late did he see that love that is true isn't founded on wealth. His wife's only care was for money and gems he kept up on the shelf. By way of divorce, Ralph exercised his axe on her head. This he did mount up on the wall, just over the bed. So did the woman sadly become the world's first trophy wife. And Ralph did give up the matrimonial for the hero's life.
Can't believe he calls himself a hero. Boo!
Ah, hello again. You found any interesting reading material? History is an important part of our curriculum here, so the Old Kingdom would be invaluable. Ah, it lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen... Can any of you tell me who built the ancient pillars at Lookout Point? Yes?
The people in the Old Kingdom, sir.
That's right. They once ruled all of Albion, and the ruins of their cities can still be found wherever you go. The kingdom was founded by a great lord named Archon, who united Albion using the power of the Sword of Eons. But over time, the sword began to corrupt him, and the kingdom fell into darkness. Strange monuments were built to focus the magical power of the kingdom, and terrifying armored figures were summoned to guard them. But at the very height of its power, the old kingdom collapsed, and Archon and his sword disappeared. What happened to them, nobody knows. Do you have a donate? A final volume of the great creatures of Albion. Should give the little ones a good scare. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. Thanks to this kind hero, today's lesson is from Volume 3 of the Creatures of Albion. If trolls ruled the land and dragons the skies, then the mighty Kraken are masters of the sea. A few men have ever seen a Kraken, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale. Since before the times of the Old Kingdom, these terrifying creatures have lurked in the seas that surround Albion. Their tentacles can grow to be over 100 feet long, and are strong enough to crush a ship like kindling. A brave sailor once drove away a Kraken by hacking off one of those gargantuan tentacles. But to kill one of the beasts, oh, that would truly be a heroic task.
Go on, sit out!
I'm afraid school's closed at the moment, hero. But...
Boo!
Why don't you get back where you belong? Get out of here! Boo! Rubbish!
Ah, there is an important quest card at the guild for you.
Such a rubbish poo head. Not you again. Get out! Rubbish! You're a waste of space. Your face go melt. Did a monster eat your face? What are you doing here?
Do you have a donation? What's this? The Pale Balverine? I hope it doesn't give them nightmares. Thank you, hero. I'm sure we can put this to good use. There was once a lord who thought himself good with an arrow, until people saw that his lies ran right through to his marrow. Many months in the cells of Bargate he spent, plotting his redemption. And once he was free, he hunted all evil without exception. One day he met his match, a foul and mighty Balverine. He did not die from its bite, but his curse was obscene. He became one of those creatures, and pale as snow was his fur. To kill him came then a red-caped woman, a true connoisseur. A silver arrow pierced his blackened heart and sent him to his grave. And so he died in infamy, without the acceptance he craved. You have done our school such a great service. I don't know if we can ever adequately repay you. I do have a little something, and, well, I know it's not much, but the children think you'll love it. We used it in our production of The Mage's Apprentice, but it was a little large for our particular actors. Do you have a donation there, hero? A little macabre, perhaps, but the tale of Maxley could teach some of our pupils a valuable lesson.